Welcome everyone to today's webcast. Together we help kids achieve more. Today's webcast is going to be focused on Hop the Gap. This is a webcast that is part of our 2015 Living Our Cause webcast series. This year we are having monthly webcasts that run approximately 30 minutes. And in these webcasts we partner with different groups across YUSA to really help see how those program areas better connect our staff to cause. As we're having the webinar today, we encourage you to tweet or post anything you see or hear that you think others would enjoy. And if you do that, we ask you to use the hashtag #BecauseWhy. When we use the hashtag #BecauseWhy, it connects us as a movement and brings us together so that we can see all of the different posts at the same time. So just to set some framework, I want to talk a little bit about Living Our Cause to make sure we understand why we're all here today. Living Our Cause really comes back to the fact that we made a promise to strengthen community. When we launched our brand in 2010, we said that we promised to our constituents that we will make their communities stronger. We've made a promise to strengthen the foundations of community. So Living Our Cause, what is Living Our Cause about? It's about reminding each one of us of our cause to strengthen community and celebrating our individual roles in fulfilling it. Through Living Our Cause, we want to encourage all staff, no matter what level of the organization they're in, to know their promise and their role in fulfilling that promise. We want all staff to show their passion for our cause, and we want everyone to be storytellers, sharing stories of our work that connect people to each other and to our cause. We do that in Living Our Cause through two key tactics: nuggets and storytelling. Nuggets are short, simple activities that help remind us of our cause and celebrate our role in fulfilling it. And storytelling is really looking at how do we connect people more to each other and to our cause through the sharing of stories each and every day, the everyday stories. You'll see nuggets and storytelling throughout the Living Our Cause pathway. The pathway is really our work in setting and creating a culture focused on cause and sustaining it. Throughout the pathway, there's storytelling and nuggets, there's webcasts, but this pathway exists on exchange for you to really look at how can you create and sustain a culture focused on cause in your YMCA. As part of that pathway, we knew that we couldn't do it alone, so we asked trainers and champions from across the movement to help us. Currently, we have 216 trainer and champions that represent 96 YMCA associations and 31 states. Here are a few of our trainer champions on the screen right now. And here are some of our most recent graduates from Kansas City Academy. As you can see, these trainer champions are happy and proud to be representing the YMCA. They've got the cool Living Our Cause t-shirts. And these trainer champions are ready to go back to their own YMCAs and really talk about culture and talk about cause. Additionally, they'll be able to help YMCAs in their region and in their neighborhood. I want to take a moment to just celebrate one of the things that we've done this year around nuggets. We've had one movement-wide nugget called Why I Give in just 6 words. And we launched that nugget on February 16th as part of our support for nationwide campaign. We came together as a movement and we started sharing in just 6 words why we gave to the YMCA, whether it be our time, our talent, or treasure, whether we be staff, volunteers, members, or donors. Here are just a few examples from coast to coast of YMCA staff, members, and volunteers sharing their Why I Give stories in just 6 words. We're super excited to see staff teams coming together and doing these as groups, as well as part-time staff being engaged. These are things that were being done in lobbies and in staff meetings across the country. So thank you to everyone for making this year's 6-word story a real success. Now moving on to the next wave of nationwide campaign. Like I said, the nugget you just saw, Why I Give, and the celebration we had around that was really for nationwide campaign. It was a nugget that really helped better connect staff, better connect members, better connect our volunteers to really understanding why do we give to this cause. Hop the Gap is another part of nationwide campaign, and it's part of Wave 2. So let me talk to you just a little bit about that. What is nationwide campaign? Well, nationwide campaign is a multi-year movement-wide effort. It's really focused on increasing financial and other resources to support the Y's cause. We really want to gain awareness of the YMCA's cause and support for it. We want to improve that effectiveness of movement fundraising, really helping skill up the capacity of YMCA's to institute best practices for fundraising, as well as expand the number of people who are willing or likely to engage in the Y. And when we talk about engaging with the Y, we're talking about joining, volunteering, working, donating. So as an overview for 2015 and nationwide campaign, we have 3 waves. The first wave was really focused on membership and annual campaign engagement strategies. To engage people in our annual campaign, we had the Why I Give in 6 words activity. In wave 2, we are going to be really talking about youth development and how we help kids achieve more at the Y. And that's where Hop the Gap comes into play and where we'll be spending some of our time together. Wave 3 is really about year-end giving and demonstrating the outcomes and impact of annual campaign, really focusing on best practices for training and onboarding of annual campaign volunteers. So in terms of wave 2, when we talk about youth development and talk about kids achieving more, we really are talking about how we are intentional at the YMCA about helping kids face gaps that they see every summer. The Y helps kids overcome these critical gaps by helping build confidence in summer camps, supporting nutrition with summer food programs, teaching safety around water, and helping young minds develop through academic programs. We operate each summer with intentionality that we want the rest of the movement to know about, the rest of the world to know about. And so we want to go to our community and help them understand how the YMCA's work each summer is helping kids achieve more by helping them hop over these 5 gaps. So to do that, we've created a hook, something fun. We created a metaphor for hopping the gap, and we can see we have a hopscotch board on your screen. So what we're trying to do is create a fun and engaging activity for members and donors and the elected officials to participate in as a hook to really start that conversation about how the YMCA helps kids hop the gap. So to do this Hop the Gap campaign, we've had some things already happening. You saw some of us at Expo, if you were at Expo, where we had a huge hopscotch board and really started talking about raising awareness of the Y's work in the summer. In March and April, we were still talking about Hop the Gap and just really onboarding YMCA's to understand the work and providing you with the digital assets. We're launching officially in the public this Saturday at Healthy Kids Day, April 25th. And then the week of May 4th, all YMCA's are going to be receiving Hop the Gap kits to help you activate Hop the Gap. So let's talk about that. When we say activate Hop the Gap, what does that look like? Well, as you can see on your screen, we've got a lot of different things that we're going to be providing you with to engage people in Hop the Gap, whether that be PSAs or email blasts, websites. We are going to be providing you with a lot of resources to help better tell that story of how we are intentional about helping kids hop those critical gaps each and every summer. So now I'd like to share with you a video that will be sent to you in its full version. This is just a sneak peek, but you'll be getting a full version of that video on Thursday in your email, in your inbox, that really tells you about Hop the Gap and the kits you're going to receive. So let me just pause for a moment and share with you that video.
To help get you started, you will receive a Hop the Gap kit addressed to your marketing director this May. The kit will include an activation guide, Living Our Cause nuggets to engage your staff and volunteers, a floor decal, and decal instructions.
What is this?
I think it's a cape.
I think it's a poster.
Guys, it's the floor decal.
Oh!
So we put it on the floor and play hopscotch?
No. Well, yes, but we're not there yet. First, we have to start with staff and volunteers.
Start with us?
Yes, we need to start here. It is important that we especially help our frontline staff and volunteers understand the role they play in helping kids overcome these gaps. In the kit, you'll find 3 engagement activities called Nuggets. You can use them during meetings to get your team excited about Hop the Gap. Now that you've engaged your staff and volunteers, you can check out the activation guide for activities and ideas on how to engage members, donors, community partners, and the media.
So now we can use a floor decal?
Totally. Remember to have fun and to make sure that you start by reminding your staff and volunteers what Hop the Gap is all about. Helping kids achieve their full potential.
So that was a fun little video. Again, it was just a preview. You'll get the long version in your email boxes later this week. But the idea is to help you really understand what are these Hop the Gap kits? What should we do with them? So I'm going to grab one right now. So this is the Hop the Gap kit. You're going to be receiving this in your email or in your snail mail this week. It's coming via FedEx. Thank you, Stephanie. What you're going to be looking for is a long box. So this is about 4 feet long. It's got a blue sticker right here that says Hop the Gap. So you're going to be looking for a box like this the week of May 4th. It will be sent to your association's marketing director. So we're sending one of these boxes to every YMCA branch. However, they're going to the association office. So if you have a YMCA association with 16 branches, you will get 17 boxes. 16 for your branches and 1 for your association office. Again, they're being sent to the association office's marketing director. So if you are looking for your box the week of May 4th and wondering where to find it, call your association's marketing director. They should have it. Again, these are going to the association offices themselves. So these are the box, and then I'm going to take out for you what's in these kits. So the first thing you're going to see is the big, long hopscotch board. So this hopscotch board, it's bright, it's colorful, it's shiny, and it is 10 feet long. So it's something to get really excited about. It's going to draw attention in your lobby. It's something that we're proud to share with you from YUSA. But the big thing to note is that before you actually get that kit out, you're going to have other things in this box that you're going to want to pay attention to as well. So let me dump out the rest of the kit content for you. So in your Hop the Gap kit box, you're going to see a plastic bag. It looks like this, and it's going to have some resources in it for you. So I'm going to grab those out and just review those with you quickly. The first thing you will find is a cover letter. It gives you general information about Hop the Gap, where to find resources on Exchange, what the intention of Hop the Gap is, how long Hop the Gap runs, etc. So that's here in your kit. The next thing you're going to find in your Hop the Gap kit is this piece of paper that says, "It starts here." And this resource is really the one that I want you to pay the most attention to. This It Starts Here is really engaging staff in Hop the Gap. In here are 3 nuggets. So nuggets are really small, simple activities that really remind staff of our cause and celebrate their role in fulfilling it. What we don't want is we want to make sure that this hopscotch board doesn't show up in our lobbies and our members are playing on it and we're engaging donors and volunteers and parents, but we haven't engaged the staff. And so we don't want to have staff walking around the YMCA saying, what is that huge hopscotch board doing in the lobby? So instead, we want to make sure that we have fully engaged them. So first, staff engagement before you roll out the Hop the Scotch board. So the 3 nuggets that are in here, I'm going to highlight those for you quickly right now. The 3 nuggets you can choose from are, number 1, My Why Hops the Gap. And My Why Hops the Gap is really focused on helping staff better understand the benefit and impact the YMCA's youth development programs provide to the community and the children. So My Why Hops the Gap is really an activity, or as we call them, a nugget, focused on really looking at what programs does My Why offer that help kids hop these critical gaps in the summer. The second nugget that you are able to use is I help kids hop the gap. And that nugget is really about what am I most passionate about in youth development? Of these 5 gaps, what am I most excited to help kids overcome this summer? It really helps personalize and create a connection to the cause. And thirdly, we have a really fun activity called Let's Hop the Gap Together. This nugget is quick, it's easy, it's fun, but it's really just about getting people hopping. And what you could do is you could show people, show your staff the Hop the Sketch board, and then use that as part for the activity, or you could reserve that hopscotch board for your members and donor activities that you might have planned through marketing and PR. So instead, you could jump rope, do burlap sack races, different hopping activities. Examples are in here for you to reference. But in that nugget, it's the same as what we're talking about with the general public. We want to create that little activity to really launch into a conversation about the intentionality of the WISE summer programs. The other couple of resources you're going to find inside this kit are the activation guide. The activation guide looks like this. It's a blue piece, and it says Hop the Gap. In it are some really great tips for this summer activating Hop the Gap with that external audience, those members, those donors, parents, elected officials. So you want to reference that for ideas for how to activate Hop the Gap with your broader audience. You're also going to find this yellow piece of paper that really talks about how do I best apply this floor decal so that it lasts the longest. So it talks about how to clean and adhere that floor decal down. So those are the things that are in your Hop the Gap kit. And I want to point to you a couple other resources that you'll find on Exchange. You can find resources on the Brand Resource Center and through hopthegap.org. So these are 3 URLs for you to pay attention to really look at in terms of finding more information about Hop the Gap. But the part we really want to emphasize again is really it starts here. It starts with our staff. And so think about how you can incorporate these nuggets into your new hire orientation this summer. A lot of you are going to be having new staff come on board for aquatics, for summer camp. Think about how you could incorporate these nuggets into your staff orientation to really help staff understand how your YMCA is hopping those gaps, what their personal role is in helping kids hop over gaps in the summer. And then thirdly, make them aware of any PR opportunities or anything you're going to be doing with your members that involves that 10-foot long floor decal, that hopscotch board. In terms of Living Our Cause, I'd just like to quickly remind you that you can find Living Our Cause resources on Exchange. You can find us under the strategic priorities on the homepage of Exchange. You can click on Nuggets and Storytelling to find some of the nuggets we mentioned here today, as well as a lot of other nuggets. We have about 85 of them available for you on Exchange, all of them focused on how do we better connect our frontline staff to our cause. There's a lot of storytelling resources and a lot of storytelling examples from YMCAs across the movement. And if you want to become a trainer or champion for Living Our Cause, here is some academy locations we have coming up for the remainder of the year. You can see on your screen we have had 4 trainer academies already this year, but we have several left. If you're interested in becoming a trainer, you can email living_our_cause@ymca.net and let us know that you're interested in attending a trainer academy. We encourage you to follow us on social media using that hashtag #BecauseWhy as it connects us together, but to also see for yourself some reminders of our cause and celebrating the different ways across the country we are fulfilling that cause. You can stay informed by setting up Exchange alerts. If you go to the Exchange and you can click on My Profile, click on the Alerts tab, check the Living Our Cause box, and then you can actually choose your own frequency. So you can receive these daily, weekly, or monthly. The next Hop the Gap webcast will be on Wednesday, May 6th at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Time. On this webcast on May 6th, we will be featuring staff from the National Office's Financial Development and Marketing team, and they'll be talking about the resources that they will be providing to you, to YMCAs across the movement. They'll also be giving tips on how to really activate Hop the Gap this summer between April and August. Today's webcast was about engaging staff. The one on May 6th is going to be about really engaging the external public. And that concludes today's webcast. If you have any questions, you can email us at livingourcause@ymca.net. Thank you.